there, this is Melissa with Lady Boss Leads. I spoke to Anne earlier today, so I just wanted to take a minute and shoot over that video as promised. So we're going to go through your website and do an audit and show you what's holding you back from getting on the first page of Google and what you can do today to bring you the most value and start outranking your competition online. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So when someone searches for, say, water damage restoration, Tampa, Florida, Google has what's called crawlers, and they crawl the internet searching and ranking those results. They're looking for the keywords and what your site should be found for, like the services that you offer and what areas you serve. So your website looks great. I pulled it up here. I love the family photo. It doesn't look like it has a lot of content on it though. So one thing I can tell you about Google is they love to see content with those keywords so they can find you. They like to see a minimum of 1,500 words on this homepage, using those keywords about 10 to 15 times ideally. So when we go and do a search for water damage restoration, Tampa, Florida. Up here at the top, these are Google ads. So these companies are paying per click. And this is a great way if you want to get immediate leads coming in super fast. And then when you scroll down a little bit, this is what's called the map pack. These companies all have a Google My Business page, also known as a GMB. And I did see that you guys had one, and a few ways that you can start ranking this page as well to get in those top 3 positions. So you want to add about 10 to 15 pictures, and you want to save those as those keywords we talked about. Because saving those photos as those keywords, that actually counts as content as well in Google's eyes. And also you want to have at a minimum of 25 5-star reviews. Also, you want to add an About Me section, something that explains your company, tells you about what services you offer, what areas you serve, and using those keywords as well. That'll really help you to start ranking this GMB. So obviously these guys in the top 3 positions, they're really getting the most phone calls because they're super easy to be found. People can just search for this and they come right up at the top. If we scroll down a little bit, these are what's called the organic listings. So you really want to be in the first page of this as well. Ideally, again, those top 3 are going to be the ones that are getting the most phone calls, essentially turning into the most leads. And you also want to try and list your company with your company name, phone number, and address, and as many what's called citations as possible as well. That's going to help rank your website. So things like Home Advisor, Angie's List, Yelp, those kind of services. But just note that if you do that alone, all of those companies are sharing those leads with all the other contractors. So those leads aren't coming exclusively to you. If you start ranking your website alone, those leads are only going to come to you and you only. So let's go take a look at this guy's website and see why he's listed number 1. Looks like he's dry right, Tampa water damage and mold remediation. So his site looks pretty good. He has some Google reviews right here at the top. I can tell you right off the bat though, he does not have enough content either. So he would be super easy to outrank content-wise. But let's go take a look and see some other reasons why he's listed first. I use this program called Ahrefs. It basically goes in and analyzes a website and lets you know what they're doing on the back end. So we can really see what we're up against and what you need to do to outrank your competition. So first of all, these numbers right here, this is a UR rating and a DR rating. These numbers are super important when it comes to your SEO and Google ranking your website. The UR rating is how much Google trusts your site, and the DR rating is how powerful your site is. And these numbers are typically raised by backlinks. You might be wondering what the heck a backlink is. So a backlink is any website, article, or blog that's referring people back to your site. Google sees it as a popularity contest. So the more people that are referencing your website URL, the more Google sees your site as being powerful and trustworthy, and they're going to push it up on their rankings. So as you can see, they have 869 backlinks, coming from 164 referring domains. And 107 of those are super powerful sites that their backlinks are coming from. So not all backlinks are created equal. So you want to make sure that you grab backlinks that are coming from powerful authoritative sites. So you don't want it coming from spammy sites or things that have nothing to do or aren't relevant to your scope of work or your services that you provide. And it looks like they have 467 keywords on their site, bringing them in 715 people finding their site per month. That's a pretty big number. Let's see what kind of keywords they have. So dry right. That's just their company name, so that's not super important. But mold remediation Tampa, that's bringing in 250 people. So this means that 250 people are searching for this specific keyword per month. Water damage Tampa, 200 per month. Mold removal Tampa, Florida, 100 per month. So those are some pretty high search volumes. So you would want to grab some keywords like this that are bringing in a lot of search volume and stick it on your homepage as many times as possible. So that way you can rank for those keywords. So if we go in and bring your site up in here, so your UR rating is an 11 and your DR is a 0. So it's super easy to get these numbers up though. You just need to grab some powerful backlinks and that'll really help raise those numbers and those ratings. And you also want to put those keywords like we talked about on your homepage and also on all of your service pages, your location pages, really anywhere on your site. You want to add those keywords as much as possible because that's how Google's going to find your site and rank it. So your site looked really great, but you have 0 traffic coming into your site per month. So nobody's really finding you. But if you implement some of these strategies, add the keywords, like I said, to your website and grab some backlinks, maybe get that GMB rating up a little bit and get that ranked, that's really going to help you out and bring some traffic in through your website and start outranking those competitors. I hope you guys found this helpful and you can implement some of these strategies. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions at all and leave me some feedback. Thank you. Have a great night.